Greetings to all the viewers at home. Welcome once again to our HP Lekker Entertainment Sport channel. Today, we are back with our 7th episode. It's amazing. However, I'd like to introduce the show with my team here. Arwayu is here. Makondisa is here.
Yeah.
Before we kick in, guys, I'd like to say rest in peace to Ricardo Mercado, of which is Ricky Rick. I know it's South African people we lost a superstar, of which I would say life happens. So long live legend, long live. We're behind the family. And also once again, we need to touch on with Russia and Ukraine, what's going on. So we say as Lekker Entertainment, we're seeking for peace. We're saying let's fight together and let's win the countries back. Cool.
For sure.
Before we start the show, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm very Mnandi. Good evening to the viewers at home. We're back again on a 7th edition. So yeah, I'm very again we'll talk football and then very spanning a lenda by Funa.
Before to get Bingelele once again to our 7th edition. Yeah, it's a great loss we have came across. So, my close friends and family, I just send my condolences to everyone who was close to him. So, Russia and Ukraine, let's pray for those countries, guys.
100%.
It's bad what's happening there.
It's a peace there.
Wherever you are, when you get a chance, just go down on your knees and pray for those countries. Otherwise, umqondisi webhola is here. Ubuyile sizonika ibhola lento enifunayo.
Aus. Thank you guys. And guys, please make sure you subscribe on our channel and you hit that notification bell for more. But this is it. We are here. We've got Kef. And we're going to talk about Sundowns versus Al Ahly.
Surprises again. Hey,
And we're also going to talk about the confed. I just want to involve a confed. I worked on an Boni team versus South Africa squad magola mangaka.
against who?
Against?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Against a
Against?
small team yana from
But that's how it's supposed to be.
Team
Yeah, we should be happy,
Swaziland.
but we should be happy because it's happened.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Well, I'm not happy.
With what? With 6-2.
Yes.
Coming from behind.
How can you concede such poor marking?
Yeah, but they fixed that and they scored 6 goals.
It doesn't change. They conceded 2.
Yeah, but still,
They scored 6 from behind, 2-0 down.
yeah,
But
that's how they fix it. But before you mention anything, wait, because I don't want us to stuck in this match. It's not the first point.
Yeah.
Okay, Korabo Cup, the final. You know, we're gonna touch on that. DSTV, we've got a derby coming. Guys, stay tuned for that. We're gonna discuss that.
Yes.
I want Mkondisi and RYU to plug in, to be plugged into that one, to talk more about a derby. We haven't had a derby for what?
Quite
We
a
had
while,
COVID, yeah, we had stuff going on. We haven't had a derby, and I wish these guys can able to dedicate this derby to the peace of Russia versus Ukraine. Not
Yeah.
versus, but. with
But
the
another thing
scandal
I've
that's
been
going on
noticing in the world of football, a lot of the leagues and in different countries, before they start the match, you can see the part of respect in terms of the peace. Just to show the entire world is behind that's what happening between the Ukraine and Russia. So I can
quite
see all
bad,
the
eh?
leagues, yeah, they seek for peace, yeah, for that matter.
They're even raising flags out lama countries ukuthi bayakhombisa ukuthi they really want this to stop and
stop,
end.
yes.
Yeah. So that's a very, very good gesture.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking right now. Probably on our next episode, we need to have flag.
The flags. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Something.
That's gonna be perfect.
If it's
to
not
show
flags,
peace, yeah.
if it's not flags, it must be something else, just to show that as Lekker Entertainment we're very
Yeah.
behind, or we're praying for those guys to
For
have
sure,
peace, you know, because it affects us also as a
Yeah.
country. So yeah, going back to that, going back to the sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kef, Sundowns versus Al Ahly. Last episode,
Yeah.
it hit us up because you guys were like fire. So watching the game, what's your thought?
Yeah, but for me, firstly, congratulations to Sundowns. Let me say that. Congratulations to Sundowns. I think it's the first time they managed to beat Al Ahly at home in history. They never beat it before. And then credits must go to, I think for the Sundowns, first. For me, if I look at the entire game, I'll take one credit. And give it, yes, I'll take one credit and give it to Ukane Demwin, for that matter. I think it shows that at the age of 38, he's still one of the best keeper in the continent. It's not easy, we know, guys, Ukane Demwin is not like playing regular Sundowns, but whenever you call upon, I won't gonna like us, doesn't disappoint.
Yeah,
That's what he did against in the game against Al Ahly. The crucial service that he did, the level of experience that he shows in that game. So he shows he's familiar with the big occasion games.
Yes.
So that's why I said I'll give credit to Kennedy Mwen for his shot stopping in that game. He was focused from the game to start until it's finished, communicating very well with such defenders that he's got. So that's why I said for this time first, congratulations to Sundowns, guys. I know Guti Gavana my problems, but congratulations to Sundowns.
But how did you feel? Did you feel they were very defensive, like you were saying in the last episode?
I look at this game. I look at this game as I said. Both teams, guys. For me, my perspective for me, both teams were playing a similar of football.
Yeah.
Hold up and let's go counter attack. We saw even Peter when he introduced pass it down. You know, I think 1 or 2 times they coach him offside, which is Peter complaining a lot that he need VAR a lot we kept during the macro stages as well. I was introduced to the quarter final because in a few items I told you Pesita was coming in and then he was caught offside after he introduced. So we can see which level of football we play. Sasima coming on counter attack, but lucky Sundowns they got that chance and then they make it happen.
Mqondisi, what's your thoughts on that age?
Hey, ingiphula inhliziyo kakhulu le. Ingiphula.
Bathi nganitshela.
Ayingiphulanga inhliziyo ngoba
Win Sundowns.
kuwine iSundowns i-team yangasekhaya yabo.
And yangakini.
Yangasekhaya ngoba South Africa
Local
now. Mina my thoughts on the game ukuthi the game was very tactical. Yabona. But I'm going to touch on uAndile mina. Kakhulu. Ngoba uAndile controlled the game very, very well. As I always say, uAndile is one of the best. uAndile Jali.
Yes.
Bheka ukuthi as soon as uAndile Jali got subbed, that's when uDieng, number 15 where
the Libya guy.
Al Ahly. That's when he started to have some passes, combination plays. So it shows ukuthi uAndile played a huge role in the game up until he got subbed.
But why you were substituted?
Let's say it's technical. Maybe
No, it was a tactical change.
decision. Yeah.
Maybe they wanted to be to move a bit faster because he can sometimes delay the ball too much. So maybe they wanted to move up higher on the field.
And they got a goal.
Yeah. After he got subbed, they got a goal. Okay.
Who came in after Jali was?
Okay.
Moren, the goal scorer.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Tapel.
Sure.
Okay. Other two guys of whom I was very, very impressed with their performances, Brian Onyango.
Yes.
I wasn't convinced with his style of play.
Yeah.
Up until this game, he proved many people wrong. Uguti, I can do this,
Including you.
including me. I was not convinced. Him and Ukulisu Mtao,
Yeah.
top game they played, but otherwise the game was tactical, end-to-end stuff. Uru, as he said, Uguti, they were waiting for moments, and
They got
Sundowns itholile a barefoot. And then into umshishi off.
He was flat.
Flat. Ushalulile off. And uyabona ukuthi uPito,
Has targeted them.
yeah,
Yeah.
uPito ayitargethe ukuthi nje
They
if
mustn't
you close
play.
down umshishi early uzoyistopha yonke leya move yalabantu lapho.
Yeah.
And most stop umshishi usupply ubani lo ntuzana ushalulile
Yeah, but-
umshishi. If you stop supply, your target man will suffer. That's exactly what's happened.
So what you guys are putting together here is that Upito struggled at home because bench, the technical team, the directors of Mamelodi Sundowns, they were very on point on the day.
They were spot
Because
on.
Upito phela ngithi uyabaza abadlali and then he decided ukuthi
target ubani,
aloke umshishi ukuze ushalulile ngeke ayithole supply, but uJali shined. Yabo ukuthi okay nathi siloke ngala ukuze sikwazi ukusidlala. Understand? That was a good game.
It
Yeah.
was a very
But
good-
that's why I'm saying you know, Al Ahly, Egypt fans, all the fans, they know him from Sundown side, even the national team side. So definitely show umshisha, I'm sure mfethu ma eqatha ke bhanoyini lapha ekhaya mfethu. Ama fans asho ukuthi hayi no yazini. Sacava wona out. Yabo. So you can see ukuthi after the lock him mfethu, he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything.
You remember in the last episode you said ba magwala umnqithi.
Yeah, but
Kuba igwala this time around.
Kuba igwala this time around. Prove wrong.
But-
You mustn't say credit only to Kenneth Mwini.
I was like,
Credit
Give
to
the
whole-
coaches.
Yeah, the
Exactly.
coaches,
The
credit.
whole technical team, they were spot on.
Bro.
but it was brilliant. Kenny Mwini mfethu.
Yeah, Kennedy was
He was
brilliant.
brilliant.
Yeah, but
in that game.
everybody was brilliant on the
Yes.
day. It's just that you must give credit to the whole team and
Yes.
coaches.
Yeah, I was still gonna go
You
there.
understand?
I was still gonna go
I
there.
know,
sir.
it was so
But
valley.
basically,
Yeah, we phone Santa.
the one who the highlight for me, like the guy who was there. I think
Kenny.
you know, but even each and every game, there's a man of the match.
Sure.
But perform all 11 players or 13 or substitute.
But
But
there's
you know,
one
there's
player.
only one player.
Exactly.
I think for me, Mwene mfethu was outstanding in that game.
Yeah, but then guys, we have to give credit to Kulo Mfana Utapelo Mre.
Very cool.
What a beautiful
Yeah.
goal.
What a goal.
His composure was spot
goal.
on.
Yeah.
What a goal.
And the way he blasted it, perfect.
And to comment on Umrena, you know, Umrena is one of those players who can do anything, everything.
Yeah.
Angasuka ne move at the back
To what?
towards Pambili, then if final pass yakhe, it's always gonna be rubbish. You understand? Always. That's what I always complain
he-
about him.
yeah, he needs
Anga
to
move,
fix it.
I move. Then
His final
his
ball.
final ball. You're not FLE banking. But on that day,
He make
his
sure.
final ball.
Yeah.
Nakala.
But then Utapelo naturally, manje. He's a right back. He's a full back, I must say. He's a full back. He's competing with who? Ukhuliso Mtao.
So that's why. they
Ukhuliso
moved.
Mtao, he can start the mover, anyuke nayo, and the
I
final
believe
ball yakhe is
quality.
on point,
the
quality.
thing.
That's why Utapelo Mren, I think, he's been on the bench.
Because
Yes.
also Futi, when you're looking at him marking, Kumtao, and
He's
it's
there.
Uko.
Ukhona
You
Mtao.
understand?
Yes.
And moving forward to Pindabe, corner foot. You understand? Obviously, yeah, good rights maybe second this one.
Abasetshenziswa ngayo.
Yeah.
Good right.
Umren must be high up the field.
And the
Yeah.
So
Win,
credit to Sundowns.
Yes.
Congratulations to them.
Yes, basibashayela ihlombe.
I'm very
how-
Now he's high. Congratulations, but yeah.
Siyabonga.
No strings attached.
The defensive
So,
Sundowns.
yeah.
Siyabonga.
No strings attached. I'm no Sundowns fan for Vimba. So yeah, guys. No strings attached. Yeah.
Sundowns fans la. Okay, on this, I'm gonna start with you. I'm moving to this match. KEF Confederations against the Pirates and the Royal Leopards.
Yo. Okay.
You said you're not happy.
Okay, let me start by congratulating
How?
by congratulating the Pirates.
On the day.
They played well on the day.
They were
But
playing away also. Consider.
they were playing away, but
But at home.
let's
Bebengadlali neshati.
let's
They're
check.
playing away, but at home.
Let's
Guys,
also
let's
check the-
underline
let's
that.
also
They're
check-
playing away, but at home. Let's
Oh, yeah.
underline that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were playing away at home.
At home.
yeah.
Let's underline that. So you can continue.
Okay, Uguti.
Why was that?
It was in Bombela.
No. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the game
You
was
know,
in Bombela.
Iroal Leopards, they got a problem of building stadiums that are happening in Eswatini. So, KEF didn't approve our field dabo to host our games at KEF. So, that's why they ask our neighbors, because Bagetus and the PE. So, all the games are at home. They will play it there in Bombela.
Bombela, okay.
Oh, so far
Yes.
that is why it was
In
away.
Bombela.
That's why Pirates, yeah, away home.
It's Rustenburg in Bombela, it's Rustenburg.
Ah,
Okay.
That's good.
Le game le Pirates wena mfethu. Okay, ngibongelile Pirates. I'm happy ukuthi they managed to score 6 goals, but I'm not happy with how they performed defensively. You can't be chasing a game. You can't concede 2 goals in a space of 7 minutes. Yo, Pirates yonke mfethu.
No. But yeah, as much as I would like to agree with you in terms of the Pirates, understand? Kodwa ngoba sekwenzekile that we lack somewhere and then capitalize.
Yeah.
And then saphinde saleka futhi baphinde capitalize. So we regroup again, then we go.
Yeah, kodwa ke going forward, Pirates.
That's what we see on Manchester United.
But then-
Bahluleka bona ukubuya kodwa.
Yeah, but then going forward, Orlando Pirates, they really have to work hard on their defensive display. They've got good quality players. They've got Unda, Ujele, and Opasek. Opasek, okay, I can forgive him because they conceded from, I think, a set piece. So Opasek, I can forgive him because it's short. But these guys, they need to rise up to the occasion, really. They are both very tall. So they can't concede from such.
Set piece.
But
It's uncalled for.
I hear that, but let's look at the whole match.
Okay, the whole match,
how
the
do
Pirates, after
they
10
continued?
minutes, they took the game to Leopard. They were very, very attacking, very nice. All their attackings were on point. And Ubandile Shandu, guys, we can't run away from Lentuzana performances of late.
Yeah.
He's a wing back. He manages to go forward and gets those very, very important goals for a
the
team.
team.
And I'm very, very happy for him because when he was signed, most of the Pirate fans were not happy with his signing.
Yeah, because he's a lighty.
He wasn't a star player at Maritzburg, but he's proving to be a very, very important member of that Pirate
He's scoring
team.
goals from the defender scoring goals like that. You must give.
Yeah,
credit.
we have to give credit for
Yeah.
Ubandile and Uhoto. Uhoto, I think Uhoto underrated, but he's doing a lot.
Hey, vele atatazele kwesinye
Lots of running for Orlando Pirates.
isikhathi.
I think
Yeah, but then the width, I niggas the Pirate, yinhle kakhulu Uhoto. Uhoto, I think the team is built around him. Okwamanje.
The whole spirit of the team.
Yes.
The whole spirit of the team. He's a star player, man.
Yeah.
Okay. What you say on that match?
I think first of all, let's congratulate Pirates for scoring 6 goals. Because normally Vesi Pirates ibona ba consider 6 goals. So let's congratulate them with at least they can able to basha 6 goals on the day. but going back to the game,
Sundowns,
yes,
Super Sports 6.
but no coach. So kune record lengalihle la. But it's fun when you go back to the game. Yes, that's why that's 6 game for 6 goals. I was like, wow, at least they can manage to do 6. I think lately Zio Zabo to say ukuba ngcono zaphola with the fans. Not you can score 6. Yabo. So looking at the game, credit must go to them. I think to if philosophy kancikazi beno Fatu David, I think players they're starting to understand it. Because remember guys ukuthi no Fatu David, they came in and then Amarizati wasn't there very well, but Umnikazi was keep on saying it, guys, there's something we're working on. So if we're looking past 5 games I think they only got 1 loss, which was away. And then other than that, Amarizati are sharp are good. So I feel happy. Because we can see now with our players starting to understand Ufetu Davis no niggas. And remember guys, these guys they worked before. So I think there's something about Lethala upon team.
Yazi ukuthi enye Pirates ekufanele ifunde ile nto ekuthiwa game management. Yabona when you leading ngescore esingaka 6 goals. Kufanele itempo yegame ithi ukwehla kancane. Ngoba manje nicina sanishawa ifatigue kwezinye ikhathi ukuthi Nina, you guys are leading with 6 goals to 2, but still you're pushing, you're running all over. I think many game management, they have to
Don't
work
you think
on
it's
it.
a philosophy of the management?
Yeah, it's wrong. The philosophy is wrong. Boy, there are times in a game whereby you just have to slow down.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Going, using that, what you're saying right now, going to the derby, how do you, when you're looking at that, you think the Pirates was which perform? Because looking at it, derby is speed. It's always speed. If derby is down, as you're saying, if it's down and it's low, it's boring. You understand?
So
But we haven't get there. But I understand with the EKF and you're playing with the STV. Those are different platforms.
Stages, yeah.
You understand? So there's a way of playing in the tournament too. But you parity like STV, ka speed.
Yeah, I think
Yabo ga movement kanjalo.
the goals are
Before you mention that,
Yeah.
ngifuna ukuthi si involve uBanele Shani.
yeah.
How many goals they scored now in 4 games?
4
4 goals in
4 goals in 4 games, yes.
They playing now. Probably he's gonna score. We never know. we never know. Yabo. But what would you say? A defender or a wing back scoring a lot of goals like this? There's lack of Lush. There's lack of Hoto. Okay. There's lack of Pepra. There's lack of.
I'm sure all those guys you're mentioning now are the ones who create space for him. Hey, no. Pele is not playing alone.
Yeah, but he ushamarana.
Okay, let's say uPeprage akabo.
She praise.
Lungile, ake sithi if udlala yedwa ake sithi uPeprage uvele uyayimela nje lapha offside. Ubandile uzokora lapha. asibanikeza abanye abadlali credits abadlala naye ngoba
But why could I'm defending the forward?
anyone can score in the field. When
I
you
hear
of all people should know that how many passes have I gave you when we were still playing?
Now it's personal.
Well, you were playing when you were playing
No.
left back at the time.
Now it's personal. Now it's personal. Now it's personal. Let's leave that. But credit to Banel.
Yeah.
Shan. They call him busy weekend. Maybe asazi ukuthi le gama leli where did it come from. Maybe
Uba
so.
loyo.
Uyena Shan.
Bambiza ngobani?
Busy weekend. That is his nickname. Maybe uze Jimmy na Machita.
Busy weekend?
Busy weekend.
Yeah.
Yes, that is his nickname.
Uyashibiza yini?
But
Angazi.
angifuna ama viewers at home
I'm
ayazwe
shy.
Eh?
So
I'm
Vetsu,
able.
I think
Mhlambe,
I think Vetsu is doing exactly what Ufatu David wants from him. Remember, he worked 2 seasons of Ufatu David in Maritzburg United as Ushandu spent almost 10 years with Maritzburg United. You see, so I think now coming in Pirates, I think even a signature from Maritzburg United to Orlando Pirates, there was a coach's influence. You know, good time for it. Umnandi, I was on the late toes. So I think looking at the way he played, this guy is like growing up as a midfielder, but now he plays as a wing back. So I think even that version of Bangishuguti, Fatu David, give credit as well to the guy because doing exactly what the coach is iPhone. So that's why Ungako surprise must score goals like this. Because it's brilliant for him, but I'm full grammar.
Okay, that's good point. That's good. So we're gonna see after today's result. You know, Oguti we are caught in Petishant, but I want him to score. Then I'll literally praise him. Guys, do you want me to move on to a little bit overseas and then we touch on Ikorabo? It was a very crazy good game.
Yes.
Of 2 giants. You understand? And indlela kwakuyiyona kwakumnandi.
Yeah.
Kwakumnandi. There was no Allison. That was the first fall off for Liverpool.
Yeah.
But he
They managed.
wafika. And then he put up
It did
a
very well.
performance. You understand? But before we even talk about Imesh, there's a key point I want to touch on. How did you feel with Isap? Yamendi.
I was very, very disappointed. I didn't understand the sub. Umendi played a good game. Give him the penalties. You never know. He was on motion already.
Yeah.
You never know. He might have saved maybe
No.
2 penalties or 1.
But it's embarrassing.
Maybe he was going to score the penalty.
Maybe.
Because you can't deny the fact ukuthi echimin nasetimin. So keeper bethu siyazi ukuthi ubani omnandi emapenalty. Even the goalkeeper coach, he know exactly that ukuthi emapenalty ubani omnandi between all of us. I can put a number on skipper for the club, but when it comes to penalty shootout, I'm Wabon. Yabo?
I hear that.
Maybe I can do EG with Chiefs. With Chiefs. The Chiefs fans we know for the past years they've been dominating goalkeeping very, very well. But if we look at now this guy Ovimba Manj, look at Ubambiches got Cool Peterson. This guy to even Nasejimin Bayashu no is the guy Emma penalty Omnat. Despite it came level, yeah. But Emma penalty Umnat. So that's why even necessarily should Yamendi. Maybe they know Umendi has got good goalkeeping techniques and all that. But when it comes to my penalty, ile angwenya imnandi mfethu.
Kwenzakalani?
Lucky ingwenya mfethu ayiwabonanga for the day.
Ulaka usasebenzi manje.
It's very unlucky.
Weshawa la muntu. Kodwa nje I mean
Very unlucky. Ebhanyazo
yeah,
lento.
it was very wrong. How
Yes.
yona ke ingwenya yakho
Ukuthi
11 penalties.
Wonke.
Bebekuphi umngwenya la? Hayi.
11 ukuthi amapenalty ejimini 11.
11.
Oh, not even touching one.
And you consider 11, you missed the last
You
one.
missed the last one. Wimpop.
I
I think it was a bad day for him,
Mumish of
guys.
the
It was a bad day for him. So, hey.
When ufakele you save ama penalty, I'll save you share 1.
Uzoshwe.
Uzoshwe by le yokugcina.
Yeah, let's hope
But let's
no
come back and
injuries.
focus to the whole
Yeah.
to the whole match. But I just
Yeah.
felt like Uguti, let's just discuss this.
Okay, guys. When you look at the whole match, it was end-to-end stuff. Both teams were attacking. They were going at one another. But I'm gonna look at once again Kai Havertz, number 29,
For
for
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Hayi ngwenya liyana bafethu. Hayi. Yazi ukuthi for the first stanza of the game,
Yeah.
that guy was all over Ilentuzana in Liverpool. They couldn't track his runs. Or Van Dijk, they were very struggling with him because once again he's playing as a deep playing midfield. He's playing as a false number 9. So it's very hard for the defenders to track him.
Is he a striker?
He's not a striker. He's a cam striker.
Maybe it's a false 9.
He's a cam striker.
But how do you feel with the formation yake with Thomas using a false 9 while there is Lukaku outside?
Yeah, with that beef,
and
there's something huge going on between Tuchel and Lukaku. So we can even see he even apologized for a drop of form, Lukaku. So you see there's something going on there because this guy was doing very well. Whenever you go in every team, let's go is doing very well. But why now with Tuchel coming in and then he's been battling in terms of form lately? So let's hope if I equal upon.
Yeah, they have to fix it.
They have to fix it just for the sake of the team. But yeah, but
and Chouchino, why Chouchino is out and now there is more Fukante? Is it because of rotation or?
Yeah,
let's hope so. Yeah,
it's squad rotation.
Squad rotation, but they're playing too
That's
many games.
That's the importance of having a big squad. So we are was ukuthi nje ushintshe inja ngenja.
They're playing quite a lot of competition, but those guys, so maybe
It sounds bad.
Yeah.
It's Kovacic.
Inja, Genja. It sounds bad.
No, ama viewers amayazi ukuthi ngona ukuthini. Izinja madoda.
Yeah,
There's Kovacic. There's Kante. There's Jorginho.
There's Olumjita Loftus-Cheek.
There's Loftus-Cheek. There's Mount, Mason Mount.
Mount.
Yeah, well, so nje,
Anyone
the
can
competition
play.
is very
They got-
good.
This guy, they got Champions League, they got the league, they got those cup. I think FA Cup is coming as well. So I think there's a lot of games going on. So you have to try and rotate the squad.
But
In
how-
other words, there's national teams as well. Because soon you're gonna go into national team break. So those guys need to go and represent our team out as well. So you have to try and manage your squad.
So while you're still in the mood of talking, when you watch the match, how did you feel with the performance in Liverpool? Because Uzungu just
Yeah.
explain how he felt.
I think I have to give credit to Klopp. I think for the past 4 seasons, keeping that same team dominant is not easy.
Yeah.
Because Mobuga players like for Liverpool players, they haven't made like huge signing for the past 4 years. About Thiago, I think Thiago was their replacement for this guy went to PSG. Yes, Valade. And I think Thiago brought in just for a replacement dialogue. But if you look at it's quite sad about Ono, about Robertson, about Matip, about Van Tel, Oman, Salah. Those are this like same team that keep on producing. And if you look at even league, they always on number 2, 1 sometimes.
And they're coming. They're like 3 points
as
behind.
I said,
Number 1 once.
yes. But
But they're coming. They're
In 10 years.
But I think the level of experience in terms of in that game in the final, like we used to be there. We play these such games. So there's experience card. Remember even in Madrid defense, they dominated like three Champions League using the same starting lineup. 3 Champions League in a row using the same starting lineup. So those coaches have to give credit to make sure you keep balance of the team.
The core
I
of the
think I
team.
think that helps him in that final defense, winning that.
Because
European Cup.
it doesn't even change much. Whenever it changes, it's only maybe 1 player.
Yes.
Or 2
They
players.
don't change much, yeah.
So it works in his advantage.
That's good.
Because they only got the Origi who swap the front 3. Origi is playing to swap whoever is not.
Yeah, but
in
then
is
I'm
there.
not happy with Firmino.
So-
Why is Firmino hasn't been playing?
He's been playing.
He's been playing. It's
But then Firmino, he was a regular starter. But
Yeah,
now,
but
if you can check, they're using Umane,
Diaz.
Jota,
Jota, yes.
no Salah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Ujota, Beno, Firmino, they're
They
like.
are
But
rotated.
Firmino is coming from injury.
And as I said, they don't change much. Maybe there and then as I said, Tabashinja kancane, ubone Henderson engekho khona uMila, and then you see they don't change much, but and all droppers in they're always there. They always give you that. You see, to rotate the squad first. A club needs to get credit first.
Credit to Liverpool.
Yeah.
And you say Domane, he's got 2 cups in a row.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, but no, see, that winning mentality is there with all those guys, but mostly Usadio. He just won the AFCON,
Yeah.
and now he's won the Carabao Cup.
But he's in a big problem now because Lentoana Leo Diaz he's coming, and
Yeah,
I think he's going
yes,
to
you said
replace
you.
him.
Never. I never.
Let's hope
But he's
ukuthi
slowly tired. He's
Yeah.
slowly getting tired.
let's hope ukuthi
You could
between
see
the two
sometimes
of
he
them,
just run with the ball.
between the two of them,
Sometimes.
no,
Just
no,
run.
no one will leave. No one will leave this summer. I'm hoping because there's like a lot of speculation between and Obabin, Salah and Mane. One of them will leave the team this season. So let's hope so. They will stay in the team, and then they'll keep on dominating the England football.
By the way, guys, Liverpool won that match on penalties. It was a 0-0 draw in the match, and then they won on 11-10. Off a switch, ukipa lo RYU obamba ma penalty star. Uyena.
Go ahead.
Wathi nje kirima njalo ngiyithinte. Okay, good stuff. DStv. There's a couple of match playing as we speak. But I just want us to focus on the weekend. Okay? We saw last weekend, we saw Chiefs, we saw Royal AM. Okay? So let's talk on Chiefs first. I'll give you that point.
Oh, my beloved. Angikho mina bafethu ayikabi but mina angikho happy with the display ye Chiefs. Yabona. The Chiefs I don't understand which football they're trying to play. Yabo. Ngisho i-lineup yabo angisayazi manje.
Yeah.
Are we playing 3 at the back? Are we playing 5 or 6 at the back? I understand ukuthi kwenzakalani. Where is uLontuzana akupay? Where is uNjabulo Ngcobo?
No, the only
What's happening with Unkosi Mpile? Unkosi Mpile Ngcobo is on and off. Chiefs nje, I don't understand what's happening with Chiefs. I'm not very happy with how they play.
But what is the formation of Chiefs that you used to be happy that you know
prepare.
that whenever Chiefs bring this formation and these players, that's a squad.
Mina, if I were a coach of Chiefs, I would play 4-3-3.
Okay, using who probably? Any idea?
Quickly,
Yeah,
Mina, I'd start Ngokune.
yeah.
Mina,
Yeah.
Ngoba we've got good players going forward. Ukune is he's a playmaker. Epalini.
Yeah,
Maqala ngokune,
yeah.
ngidlale ngoBlom
As a right back.
as a right back.
Yeah.
Ngidlale ngokhato no ngidlale ngoNjabulo Ngcobo noKhadoso. Uthawa manje I think kufanele athi ukurelaxa kancane. Okay, uHlanti if is fit, uHlanti has played very well for Chiefs so thus far. Ngingasebenzisa uHlanti mina.
What about Frosler? Because that's where he normally put him on the
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, but that's because uHlanti is injured.
Okay.
Bese ngiyala emanzini mfethu. Simple la emanzini. Ngoba ngizosebenzisa what we have at our disposal at the moment.
100.
Ngingasebenzisa uLontuzana unange. Ngisebenzisa uNjabulo ulomfana
Ngcobo.
njalo Nkosi
Nkosi
Ngiphile I
Ngiphile.
mean Nkosi Ngiphile Ngcobo. Bese ngisebenzisa uSabelo Radebe. Official I think uSabelo Radebe is underrated.
He's not even playing.
He's not even playing.
What about the likes of Bacchus? What about the likes of Alexandra?
No, wait.
Manyama?
Wait. Okay, you interrupted me now.
Sorry.
Okay, it's Nange. Unkosi Ngiphile Ngcobo, even though he's on and off, I'd use Unkosi Ngiphile Ngcobo. Ngiyusebenzisa uSabelo Radebe. Ngifaka undaba yaNukovic ayime. Ka left I'd use uLontuzana. Who's this guy? Usekhota.
Yeah.
Yes, as a winger. Ngiyeka right ngisebenzisa uKick and Toli bese ngihamba ngoBilliards phambili. uBilliards has as a main striker, as a false number 9. As a false 9 because he can play he utilizes those spaces very well.
So you reckon the Chiefs, if he can go to Derby with that formation, ngasho ngumlilo?
Ngiyakutshela mina uSabelo ayishubisa ngikhala ngeblack label uSabelo Radebe, the small lighty.
But
He was named man of the match.
So you reckon if Manyama out,
Manyama out, Nukovic
Bacchus out,
Bacchus
Nukovic
out. All those players are flat.
Alexandra Cole out?
Out. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Unange nje
Uplomo.
Uplomi right back nje.
Oh, we right play.
Yabo. Unange mfethu unange amene a protect iback four ngoba lento yakhe ukuthi ashaya box to box akuvesheshe ukukhathala.
But looking at the formation, coach idlalile against Ibaroka, and it was I don't know a match of what because I hardly sometimes I hardly watch Kaizer Chiefs. Because honestly, they don't give me the type of vibe,
Yeah.
or the type of
I think-
football they're looking
yeah.
for. But he approached the game with 3-4-3. And lately, he's been defending a lot. He's been introducing a lot of defenders. And all of a sudden, there's a change formation of 3-4-3.
Yeah.
Less defenders now, let's attack them.
No, it's not less defenders. Because I'm a wing back case. Ayahlala. I'm a defender. Ayahlala futhi. Ayahlala. Only once uzobona eyodwa i-overlap. Futhi nakhona mi-overlaphile, minyukile. I-final ball ayikho. Noma sijama cross.
How?
Ubani ozoheada?
Captain,
We don't have.
skipper, Paka.
Out. Out. It's time for a new generation now.
But I had a rumor. I'm not too sure how true is this. I know in the show we like to talk about fact, but this rumor is very tempting. But I had a rumor this light here, Kaizer Junior Mtabonga, is the one who selects the players we need to play. He's not Baxter. Would you say is that kind of like makes sense? Is that true? Looking
it's
at
not.
the type of
No,
Please.
Yabona i-management ye-Chiefs, I'm sorry, RYU. I-management ye-Chiefs, they do not interfere with the lineups coach. Unlike our fellow rivals. Leyo rumor mina, I don't believe ukuthi it's true.
cool stuff.
Yeah.
Okay? So each Chiefs win 1-0. Kora ngomzuzu wokugcina.
Unconvincingly, as always.
Cool. I'm not going to give you that game.
Okay.
I'm not going to give you that game. I'm not going to give you that game. I'm not going to give you that game.
Okay.
Igame engizokunika yona wena iLiam Mkhize. I'll give you ne Super Sport. What's your thoughts on that?
I think first, as I keep on saying, guys, Irwal AM, they're not here. Those guys, they're here to work. If we look at I'm a past results, they've been very good, and then you can see even Nagilok, they've been doing very well. I think they won the second now in the log behind our log leaders, Sundowns. So that shows you there's a lot of work behind the scene in terms of their team, and then even our signings they did. You can see they keep on scoring, and they keep on scoring for the team, and then you can see Umoduga. It's rotating his team. I think he's rotating his team very well, because you can see there's like youngsters that are corn, and then every time they call upon, and then they give you something.
Yeah.
And then, as I said, for the past results album, they've been dominating, and then they've been killing those big giants guns like which I know. So now like personally not going very well.
Matupu. What a goal.
Yes.
What a goal. What a goal. What a ball.
Yes.
Hayi bomfisi lama chita ayadlala.
Too much.
Bayadlala bolo.
Bayadlala.
Too much.
Bayadlala.
I was saying,
Baphila kakhulu abafethu.
Umoduga when he's still in Celtic, I was like, Ipola maybe it's too much defensive just because he's a defender. Because Bevele Tito Komoto as assistant coach. But together they stay there, and then you can see Royal M each and every game they're scoring.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't say John Maduga was very smart on the day, because he knew that he's playing away from home, and he scored a very early goal, and then he started to park the pass. And then he utilizes abantu abafana njengabo ubalo fisa kudlala kuPirates. Man, ayela ngikhohle igama lakhe. There's this guy udlala center lapha ya.
Matlaba.
No, to Matlaba. Nah, this guy Mahlasela mos.
Wedlela Chiefs.
Wedlela Chiefs. Oh, sorry,
Yeah, he played
Wedlela
for
Chiefs.
Chiefs, yeah.
You understand? So utilizing abantu abanjengana labo cause wangena naye ezile kungami.
And we forgot about them. And then when they come there, and then they shot.
Bayapoka.
They
Ngisho
shot.
ukuthi ngisho. So there was a time whereby athi lento ehlamba tuyifuna kwiPirates ukuthi whenever they score goals or they leading, they must have that sort of relaxing or composure in terms of
game management.
Yeah, game, you understand? And ngayibona lento kuJohn Maduka bescora a first goal.
First, he's very clever, John.
Yeah.
He's very clever.
And bathi phinde bekore lesibili bavele bayibamba. And lapho iSuper Sport yasinhlanhlatha. Ayina direction.
And I think Super Sports guys, when maybe the window open or whatever, they need to do signing, guys. I think they let go like quite a lot of players, which are good for them. And then that's how we can even see now with their backing. I understand the philosophy Stan Matthews, the owner of the team, which they have to produce the young stars now. But it's killing them because even now, guys, they're going down in terms of going up. Because in terms of the results, they're not coming out for them. The Super Sport is not dangerous anymore. It's not the team who would say, hey, we're the Super Sport, as in. They're not dangerous. They're losing like quite easy games. And then they're playing like draws in the game such a way which for never win. So that's why I say, like, even one of us, they have to try and make like proper signings or they have to do well.
Okay. Good. Thank you for that. Thank you guys for that. give me a drum roll.
Hey, uzoba nenkinga wena.
This coming Saturday,
Yes.
this weekend,
Yeah.
there's a derby. Oh, give me a drum pause. Give me a drum roll. Orlando Pirates versus Kaizer Chiefs.
That's gonna be a big one, eh?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but then I think
Bugala no pick wakhona.
yeah, it's gonna be a big one, phela ngokwebhola la South Africa and Africa as a continent. But Itapi has lost its spark.
No ways. No ways. I disagree. The last derby ye calling it was fire.
That's not the last derby.
Which one?
The last derby uHlatshwayo wasnika through ball at me come badle labantu wafika ukama. Kick and
Oh, what about
Yes, no,
2-1.
2-1?
Yeah.
Angikhumbule.
I think for to despite whatever happening in both teams. But if you look at the derby, it's still one of the best derby in the continent. So even if it's one even in overseas, the people are sitting at home and they're watching that game, Chiefs and the Pirates. So it doesn't matter what form the team is.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter maybe you may Saturday and then during the week when you won. So you're looking at one time lap and then you're gonna win. So it derby is always a different game, a different structure. So it doesn't matter where you are. So even this coming weekend, let's not look at maybe Chiefs saw in the last game against Baroka. Here was past it. You got a full squad going to this game. I think for Chiefs fans, if I follow a lot with my social media and all that, the request for a CBD would see it's not good report on the weekend.
Bamfakile last game.
It came in in the last game.
Nothing.
Okay. Before we sing Klanklats and that's in Jenga Chiefs labo Klanklats. Okay, but I just want us to touch on it. I'll give you Chiefs and I'll give you Pirate. Okay. Then I'll add. Understand? What do you think? What do you actually think with the Chiefs? Mele Jan to approaching this match. Besides the lineup, but looking at some previous matches about Lalile, like you were saying, you're not happy. But going forward to derby, what do you think Chiefs is on Zanja?
It's simple. The Chiefs, they must stop approaching all the games in defensive formation. The Chiefs, they need to learn ukuthi igame yaqala we are Chiefs. Bafi i-team enkulu leya. Akwazi ukuthi i-team enkulu ngale ndlela mfethu. Njalo when you approach igame uhlele emuva. You sit at the back ulinda ukuthi ibhola whenever I get the ball ngiliphasela ukhama noma ngiliphasela ukhike ulontuzana ukhigeni. Ayisebenzi kanjalo. If you are a big team kufanele uye kwi-game njengale guns blazing. Ongcono ncamela ukuthi ngiya-attacka uncamela ukuthi okay maybe mhlambe ngizo-open up emuva.
Sure.
Ongcono awukorwe kodwa ube sibone into obukade uyenza. But for now Chiefs, I don't see them doing anything enhle going forward.
So you reckon what's going to happen in the coming weekend?
Bona nje for instance uzobona le game ayimdingi uNukovic but uzobona uNukovic uzobedlala.
No, he's out.
Wow, would you
He's
say?
He's out.
He's suspended.
Oh, that's very good.
That's why they request CBD Chiefs.
That's very
Nikovic is suspended.
That's very good. We also don't need to Castro for this game.
We don't.
No, we need
coach
abantu
decision.
abane speed, aba direct and aba dynamic. Yazoba labo bantu about 3 front 3. That's Sehota. I don't know why to coach whenever he substitutes Kick and Tool. Go Sehota. Why can't those guys play together? They can make a beautiful combination. Look at the two boys, young boys I mentioned. Imagine ukube besoba noNkosi Ngiphile Ngcobo on his day noSabelo Ngcobo ohlezi kwi-day yakhe uSabelo Hadebe I mean.
Yeah.
Bosuba nalama guys lawa awu-3.
But usho baphusha unange la ngemuva.
Bapusho Unangu protects it back 4. Unange he can be very good with those
Box to
passing.
boxes.
Yeah, he can be a box to box. Yabo. So bona they must just use usekhota ukhama then ukick and pull. Ayeke ukuthi angafuni ukubadlala sebothu. It doesn't make any sense.
Good stuff. That was Chiefs. So you reckon the Chiefs is a winner if he can approach a match like that?
No, I think going to this one, the Pirates have the upper hand.
Good stuff. What you say, ROU? Pirates. Looking at my previous matches about Jalile, very strong team going forward to this game. I feel like they're favorites because they've been dominating all the matches and they're doing well. What's your thought?
As I mentioned now, it doesn't matter to dlale kanjani in the previous game when you go to the derby. But the only thing, Chiefs, they must watch up kakhulu, which I see it's working very well for Pirates. I think the front three, Pirates, which is Holto, Papra, and Lodge, I think they're starting to gel very well, and you can see the level of course that they're scoring. And then I think with the Chiefs defense, they bring a communication in crucial stages. I think those guys will give us something, and then they will be dangerous. And then watch up. I think the Pirates will score in the derby at least 2 goals, because I know Abo Marcel no Monaro. I see they're using them a lot lately. So I think even the partnership here with La Center it is very very well, because you can see no Makaring is coming back we starting lineup just because maybe umuntu ongekho kakhulu. So I think Mobuga no Marcel no Monaro they will control that midfield the Chiefs, just because that midfield the Chiefs is just njalo. I don't know what coach with Chiefs is still trying to find the combination right, but the season is over now. So that combination Gamasele, Benau Monara in the middle of the park will cause threats for a Chiefs. I'm hoping it defends my backs will switch on this time.
So looking at it defense, you mentioned probably Abantu Kabanguti.
I saw in the curve they put in Uchele, Nunda, but I look at the starting lineup for that game, Sanamhlanje, they relaxed the captain and then they gives Unyawuza to lead the club. So same back 4, but Ishinjengai Unyawuza Pela. So I think going to the derby, maybe Mobo as the rest, Uchele, just because of the derby, because they need experience Uchele going to the derby. I think if we play this derby, he will be the most kept player. We derby, Ujalama derby, manning than any other player. Because he's the one I can see which is still active, not Ukuna. I think Ukuna was getting there. But if we keep on doing that, Ujalama derby, manning than any other player. So I think looking at the Pirate team, it can cause threat with Chiefs, because I don't know, as I said, maybe Chiefs is still finding a combination while the season is over.
But I heard that today Uloshi is out. He came due to injury. I'm not too sure how serious is that. Yeah. But to the combination you were talking about, Lekker and up front.
No, Bamfihlile. For the derby.
Ushutha injury.
No. First what they did say, must dali derby coach Bestchen. We talk about the stories of Palashas and Rudy Crow, which is Masagi Tab. Shalapad Nesond. Nama players okay, Azobewa Ngapal. Abo Banjango Sangwe, they will relax. Abananjongo Sangwe and relax, just woods in your barbe fresh for height of it up. So same thing apply happen in my big teams that I call up a SOWETO. I call out on injury, we launch of it officially. Launch officially. Remember the guys they cry before my Pirate fans would say the reason why we lost to Chiefs in the game just because Western and Lodge, Western and Pool. So now Lodge is back. So that's why the rest it's been playing a lot. It's been playing a lot ever since he come back from injury. It's been playing a lot.
Lodge, but Ukuti kangakanani in between the lines. Mangithi in between the lines ngikhuluma ngoline lo, the defensive line and the central line. Yes. uLodge upopha kamnandi kanjani mfethu ukuzolanda ibhola la kuMosele noMonara. As soon as uLodge receiver lelo ball, buki run. Mase ivele idlalwa nje through ball. Idlalwe phakathi kwale xhobo lezekhezo uba lo muntu Tower no Cardos. Ivele iphuma nje phansi kwabo uPepra. It's gonna be. It's gonna be dangerous. Vele. I think, if by the look of things, he's gonna use Ukadoso. He's gonna use Ukadoso. Ivele iphuma nje phansi kwabo uPepra. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. Vele. I think if by the look of things, he's gonna use Ukadoso. He's gonna use Ukadoso. Ivele iphuma nje phansi kwabo uPepra. It's gonna use Ukadoso. It's gonna use Ukadoso. Udube,
Yeah.
Mutawa.
The only
Utawa is a right centre back. Udube is a left centre back, and Luntuzane Ukatoso in the heart of
Cool.
defense.
In closing,
in closing,
I'll give you that point.
in closing as well.
Closing.
I think the only person who could be the threat with Chiefs against the Pirates, who can punish the Pirates a lot,
Who's gonna?
who's gonna punish Pirates if the coach decide,
Yeah.
will be Kellen Bacchus. He play in that game against Paroka. He dominates the midfield of Chiefs against the Paroka. Telling you, I'm telling you. This guy, I'm going to. I will say one thing. The only thing Mshai is one, he lack confidence just because he play once in after 5 games. But this guy, if you keep on Mnigama game time, always and always, he's a player for Chiefs. Just as every time, coach Upax, I can niggy chance. And I'm telling you guys, every time when he's got the chance, they give you something. This guy on the derby, if he got a chance to play,
That was closing.
I'm
That was
sorry,
closing.
Yes, me is closing. It's
I'm
fine.
sorry, I'm sorry, guys. Ngeke asinike
In
the
closing, eh?
Kulungile. Bakhona abantu abakwi-similar situation the same situation uParkers is in. There's Usabelo Hadeb.
Yeah.
He plays maybe after 6 games. Abamfake lo 15 minutes. Book. Last time he got in assist.
Yes, he
uParkers
assist,
we midfield.
He was
Unama
out
assist
already.
amangaki. No, so is Usabelo Hadeb when he was out, but he came in
Go.
immediate effect.
Okay.
Okay.
In closing, yeah.
Cool stuff. In closing, that's good. What's your predictions on that game for viewers to come back? Hello, we're coming back, back. If you are back.
Yes. Hey, this one. When I see Pirates winning 2-1.
2-1.
The backs. Up the backs.
Remember, Pirates can score 6 now. Remember, can score 6.
It should be a defensive structure, guys. It's a draw. It's a draw.
When equal.
Hey, so it derby, it's a cup.
Yeah, it's a cup final.
More culture in these 2 teams. It is the same team compared with it.
when
You can
equal,
lose all other games, but we need double. You need to listen to the Chiefs because it was dominating the Pirates. That's why it's for 2 seasons, 3 seasons. So that's why I said, there.
Cool.
It's a
Guys,
draw.
please make sure you watch the game on Saturday. It's a big one. It's a big one. We haven't had it derby for quite a long time. Guys, thank you so much for that. I hope we enjoy that one at home. Yeah. Guys, make sure you tune us. You make sure that you tune in the channel. Thank you. So bye.